Congress leadership is rattled the way Christians in Kerala are coming close to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Starting from the severing of the hand of a Christian professor by fundamentalist Muslims in 2010 to the present day Waqf Amendment Bill and Munambam Rao, Christian voters are slowly and steadily abandoning Congress. Continuous Christian outreach by the BJP has put Congress in a panic mode, with the grand old party making all-out efforts to yet again portray BJP as anti-Christian to save its fast-eroding vote bank in the run-up to the 2026 assembly elections in the coastal state. Historically, Christians in Kerala have been traditional voters of Congress till they gradually realized that the Congress would always prefer Muslims over Christians due to the latter's bigger vote bank and tendency to vote en bloc. The year 2010 was a turning point. It all started with the severing of the hand of Professor T.J. Joseph by Popular Front of India, an Islamic organization, over a blasphemy rumor. The professor was the head of the Malayalam department at Newman College in Thodupuza in central Kerala. He was falsely blamed for blasphemy as one of the questions in an examination paper was considered as disrespectful to the Prophet. Several attempts were made on the life of the professor before his hand was chopped off by a Muslim fundamentalist before his wife and daughter when he was returning back to home from church after Sunday prayers. The incident shocked the Christian community, who understood the Islamic threat to the state. The recent Waqf Amendment Bill and Munambam issue saw, for the first time, Christians joining BJP in big numbers. Here it is noteworthy that Munambam in the Ernakulam district of Kerala has been in the thick of news recently, as the Kerala State Waqf Board has laid claim to this village where a large Christian community has resided for several generations. Munambam has become an emotive issue for Christians, and it is only the BJP which has supported, while both Congress and Communists have sided with the other. Despite repeated pleas from church for a vote in favor of Waqf Amendment Bill, Congress-led UDF's MPs from Kerala still voted against the amendment bill. BJP has been on the rise in Kerala, and 2024 general elections saw for the first time Christians voting overwhelmingly in several of the Lok Sabha constituencies. As a fallout, BJP got its first MP in Kerala, and Suresh Gopi won convincingly in the Thrissur Lok Sabha seat. Similarly, Rajiv Chandrasekhar too came very close to victory in the Thiruvananthapuram Lok Sabha seat, though Shashi Tharoor of Congress eventually won it, but with a slender victory margin. BJP overall bagged nearly 20% of the votes in 2024 polls. Now, to keep the Lok Sabha momentum going, BJP in Kerala organized one of the biggest Christian outreach initiatives in recent times, with BJP leaders visiting Christian houses to convey Easter greetings on Sunday. BJP Kerala Chief Rajiv Chandrasekhar met Cardinal Ellen Cherry in Thiruvananthapuram, while Union Minister and Thrissur MP Suresh Gopi met Archbishop Thazhat and Jacobite head Basilios Joseph I in Kochi. In his interaction with Christians, Chandrasekhar also expressed hope that the Waqf Amendment Act would help resolve the long-pending Munambam land dispute, and backed Rijiju's remarks that the amended act provides a legal pathway for resolution by enabling parties to approach the Supreme Court. His remarks were well-intentioned, and I believe the Munambam issue will be resolved once the act is implemented following the Supreme Court's ruling. Chandrasekhar said he also pointed fingers at parties in Kerala for failing to address the issue in the past. BJP's Thrissur MP Suresh Gopi, on the other hand, attended special Easter prayers at churches in Thrissur, while participating in the Holy Mass at Olur Mary Mutt Church and Puthanpally Mary Mutt Catholic Church. Gopi also met Archbishop Andrews Thazhat at Bishop's house and Basilios Joseph I at his residence at Mulanthuruthi, where the Munambam issue was also discussed. The BJP state leadership had directed party workers to join the Christian community for Easter celebrations. Interestingly, perturbed by Christians' inclination towards BJP in Kerala, the Congress leadership in the coastal state and the high command have come on the defensive. The Kerala Congress has been making efforts to falsely portray BJP as something anti-Christian. Whether it is working day on Good Friday in Chandigarh or denying permission for the Palm Sunday procession in Delhi, Congress leaders, particularly from Kerala, want to portray these incidents as something to do with BJP and trying to paint BJP as anti-Christian. Though the denial of Palm Sunday procession is not for the first time and was done due to security concerns, but the Congress wants to make an issue out of it. With a chunk of communist vote already now with BJP and growing inclination of Christians toward it, the 2026 Kerala battle is bound to be triangular and interesting. Well, if you like our video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel, The Pamphlet. Thank you.